It's time to lock in. It's time to lock in if you're a crypto investor. This is the time. Going into 2026, Q1 or at least Q2, this is the time to lock in, have a plan, because you guys have not been buying in the bear market for no reason. 2022, 23, even last year. You guys haven't been getting into crypto for no reason. And you're probably at profits right now, or you're starting to get profits. And your number one plan, guys, is to make sure you take those profits at the best time during this. But you're not going to be perfect. We're not going to sell the absolute peaky top, but at least 10, maybe 20% down from the top. You understand what I'm saying? And the purpose of my channel is to just bring you guys like data. I try to upload at least every single day, and I'm just always authentic with you guys. Like, I just press play. I don't even know sometimes what I'm gonna say. I just know the topic and I'm just saying. And my goal, guys, is to just bring you guys up to date every single day on what's going on, what I'm doing with my portfolio, which again, none of what I say is financial advice. It's what I'm doing. I can make some mistakes. But as you guys know, I follow the charts a lot. I live stream the charts. If you guys are new to me, follow me. And I'm very in tune, not just with the charts, but with the news, the economy, and everything. And that's how you guys should be. That's the beauty about crypto. Crypto forces you to be an active investor. Before, when I was in stocks, I would just buy, the top stocks, the S&P 500, just put in Roth IRA or 401k, whatever, and just set it aside and forget about it. Forget about what's happening in the world, terrorists. So that was the type of investor that I was. Now, when I converted to crypto, man, it's like I got into, looking at tokenomics, the project, the economy. Well, what is Trump doing? What is the government doing? What is, charts and technical analysis? Now I'm looking at, the charts and getting into trading. Now this whole new field of indicators and stuff like that. And it's just like, you just become a better person, to be honest. And you become so in tune with the economy, and it's deeper than just, crypto itself. You can bring these skills, these investor skills, to real estate. The best times to buy a house, to sell a house, gold and precious metals and all these things. So you just become a better investor, and you become in tune with the future as well, because crypto is the future. I mean, crypto is so close to AI, right? It's basically AI, and you're going to know what's coming in the future. So that's the beauty of crypto. It just forces you to be an active investor, because you better know when to buy and when to sell, right? Compared to stocks or the S&P 500, like crypto, if you're not paying attention, you can lose 90% of your portfolio, right? So this is the time to lock in. There's going to be people out there, the majority of people out there that are investors or, in crypto too, are just going with the flow. They're not really, they don't really have a set plan. They're not tuning in what the news says, and they don't look at charts like you do, trading view and all these things. They're just living life while having these investments on the side. The majority of them will fail. That's the truth. Because they're not building up the skills, right? Like, if you're not a good investor right now, maybe you're not a good trader or all these things. That's not to worry about, because you can build up these skills and become better over time. You see what I'm saying? So as you're building up these skills, you're tuned in, you're looking at the charts. I would say the number one thing to prioritize is the charts, because this is why my whole shop is built on the charts. This is why I sell indicators and I coded indicators and stuff, because it helps you so much sell at the right time based on certain indicators that tell you if it's extremely overbought, right? And it's not just based on one indicator. No, it's like I have a bunch of indicators and charts that deals with the economy, money supply, and all these things. So it helps you a ton. And that's why I live stream the charts. That's why I talk about it. That's why I sell my indicators on there. So that's what I would focus on, along with crypto and the news and all those things. But it's really like, if you guys, maybe you live a busy life, or maybe you haven't been tuned into crypto as much, I would say right now, or heading into the summer at least, is that time. this is that time to really just, you don't have to be a maniac, but maybe in your free time, instead of playing video games, you can look at crypto and see what's happening in crypto and look at some charts. And you better download TradingView. It's really free. It gives you at least 3 indicators for free that you can use, up to 3. And if you can check out mine if you want. I mean, my WAP is really 3 tiers. The lowest tier is $8, the bronze tier. And you can buy any one of my indicators. Any one of them. I'll just message you, when you get it. Which indicator do you want? Maybe if you need some photos, I'll send you and what they are about and all that. And you can use them. Just $8 on WAP. The second tier is 3 indicators plus my Fibonacci settings plus a bunch of other things. It's $35. But it's going to help you a ton, because I coded these indicators to help you know when is the time to sell. Basically, get out of crypto. And I believe that's coming soon. If we have, the next step of the bull market, which is this parabolic move to the upside in altcoin season, maybe altcoin season will last longer, this bull market, which is good because it'll give you more time to get out of the market. But, and the other side, it's probably not going to be as explosive. So you need to understand that, right? Diminishing returns. So it'll help you understand the best times to sell and buy. And like I said, going back to that other person that's just living life as it is and not really caring about, they probably got like 5K XRP, all these things, and they're just living life and they're happy with the crypto investment. They're going to get tuned in with the whole euphoria. They're going to get into the greed when it comes, right? Because the emotion is so important when it comes to investing, to the point that you have to be stoic and you cannot let your emotions decide what you do with your investments. If you keep holding, if you panic sell, if whatever's going on, you need to understand your emotions. And what helps with that is, like what I said, being locked in, having a set plan, understanding the charts, the news, and then you'll have more conviction and confidence if we are overbought, if it is the right time to sell, despite what the news is saying. Because there's going to be a lot of bullish news. There's going to be a lot of, in the media, in the people, and it's going to feel like we're never going to have a bear market. That's how it's going to feel like. And the truth is, we are, eventually. It might take a little longer this time. The bull market might last a little longer, but eventually we'll have another bear market, and that's why you got to sell during those times. So if you want to be up to date, if you want to, watch my videos, put the notification bell, and I'm going to be bringing videos every single day. So catch you guys in the next one. Peace.